After a win like that, you know this film breakdown is going to be fun. What is up, Finn fans? Got the pen out. This might be longer than the normal 15 to 20 that I normally do for these film breakdowns because there was a lot that I wanted to get to. And I'm saying a lot. Like, I'm looking at all the stuff it's a lot of plays because there's a lot of little things that I noticed on defense and on offense, and also noticed some reasons why we were struggling to run the ball. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. It was the guards. It was the guards. I'm not even going to mince words and be like, oh, well, it could be possibly. It was the guards, and I'm going to show you. But first, we're going to start here. Just a little bread and butter for you. You know how like when you go to a restaurant, whether it's Olive Garden, you get breadsticks at Olive Garden. But you go to a restaurant, say you go to Longhorn or you go anywhere, and then you bring out some bread and butter. I'm going to start with some bread and butter here. And what do I mean by that? Quintessential Tua Tagovailoa accuracy, precision, beautiful play. We're going to just play it here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Beauteous. Beauteous. Fake pitch. And what does that fake pitch do, ladies and gentlemen of the jury? I'm going to try to do these quick because, like I said, I got a lot to do. But fake pitch is this way to Achane. And what does that do? Look at these guys. Ooh, 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 ooh. Shifts the defense. It even brings this safety over a little bit, kind of freeing up this, but you also have Tyreek Hill running a crossing route. So you got your number one receiver running this way. Your offensive line is coming over and they're actually blocking this way, really selling the point of, hey, defense, why don't you shift your big old turkey butts over this way while we have Tyreek Hill running the complete opposite way. Now, I don't think he was the guy that was supposed to get it. I think he was the guy who was supposed to get it. But found him in that soft spot. Boop, hit him. And got the first down. This next one, so we eventually do score on this drive. It took us a hot minute. Like, we get up for first down here, and then we ran it. But this is why we need new guards. This is the screenplay to Devon Achane, and this should have been a touchdown. Right here should have been a touchdown. I'm going to let it play, and I'll pinpoint why it should have been a touchdown. Or you can comment below, let me know why you think it should have been a touchdown. So where was the problem? Comment below. Okay. I love these screens because, and we got caught. Quinn Williams blew one up, but we got caught where you have Achane, he comes out here, and normally, you drop the screen off and you have your offensive lineman kind of, roll out this way and set up the screens here. That's not necessarily what they do because you got your two offensive linemen here going to kind of set up the screens here. So this is obsolete. He's going to catch it and he's going to run it to the inside, right? They do it. They did it a few times last week, and they did it this past game where he kind of rolls out, dumps the ball off to him, and then he cuts to the inside, and the blockers are there. But unfortunately, one of the blockers, so you look at it here. I'm going to stop it right here. Fantastic job here with the block. I think that is Aaron Brewer does his job, right? You look at it here, and you got this big, massive man here. Going to block this. And then you have Liam Eichenberg, who's supposed to come down here and block this. And then you'll have Devon Achane kind of run it in for a touchdown. Pretty easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But what happens is, for some reason, the crap was that? Block him. Look at your height. Look at his height. Block him. And people are like, the Dolphins have a really good offensive line this year. I'm going to show you why in a few plays. Horrible blocking. This next play is a first down run Could have been way more. It is now, we're up 6-3. We missed the extra point. They kick a field goal. First down. Watch Robert Jones here. It's going to be a pitch to Jalen Wright to the left. Watch Robert Jones. You see? The guards are a problem. They are a very big problem. Like Patrick Paul is doing fantastic. I'm really liking the way, just blah. And you have Durham Smythe here who's going to be a blocker. So you push him and you go after him. Doesn't even touch him. He's chasing him. If he made his block on this guy, look at the real estate that Jalen Wright has here. That's probably a touchdown. That's a touchdown there. If Robert Jones makes that block, we end up kicking a field goal on this one. Robert Jones makes this block, even just pushes 44. Just comes over, hits 21, pushes 44. Because 21 is Smythe's job. That's a touchdown. He's going to outrun him. He's gone. He is gone down the sideline. That is why the run game has been struggling, is because we do plays like this where we try to pitch it to the outside or we try to run up the middle and our guards are getting blown back into the running lane. This end around, I love this end around. I'm going to draw it first and you're going to see what I'm talking about. So you're going to, I think this is Julian Hill. Julian Hill is going to come run this way. He's going to lead a block. You're going to have Jalen right here. He's going to run this way. He's supposed to be getting the ball, right? It's going to be a pitch, kind of set it up. But you're also going to have Tyreek Hill run this way. So it kind of looks like a triple option, right? What I love is he fake pitches it to Jalen Wright so well that you don't even notice Tyreek gets it, and the defense still shifts this way and leaves a nice lane on the outside for Tyreek Hill to get. I don't think he gets the first down. I just watched it, but it's just, I love it. See that? The whole entire minus, 3 guys, but the whole defense bites on it. And I love it. Now, again, I talked about Patrick Paul. He did well before. If Patrick Paul makes this block here on 26, that's a touchdown. And we kick a field goal on this one. So again, 2 possible touchdowns with bad blocking. But just like, see how they shift and see how they bite? And they're expecting the pitch here, and it goes, that is the play creativity that Mike McDaniel has that I love. I wish Patrick Paul made this block. I don't know if it would have been a touchdown, but it was short. Then this is 3rd and 1. Now, to me, I watched it a few times, and I think that Tyreek Hill dropped this. I think he should have caught it. I'll play it. You tell me what you think. A little motion here from Tyreek, dropping back to pass, looking. So his first read is out here. Now, you watch this. First off, defenders all over him. I'm not knocking Tyreek. He's one of the best receivers in the NFL. If this is Jamar Chase, this is caught. If this is CeeDee Lamb, this ball is caught. If this is Justin Jefferson, this ball is caught. It's not caught. And because the defender's on him, and the defender's bigger than him. You got to catch that. It's 3rd and 1. You got to catch that. And he more smacked his hands together. You got to catch that. Now, it looks like the first read was Jonnu. Because if you watch, to it drops back, looks, boom. So it was like a 1-2, covered. I got Tyreek. You got to catch that. Tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll own up to it. But to me, if we had a physical, tall, number 1 receiver, again, not knocking Tyreek, he's done fantastic for us. I think it's caught. Now we'll go to the defensive side, and this is a bad play. Jalen Ramsey had a bad day, and this is 4th and 4. This one, so many times. He got Jalen right here, and he's one-on-one with For some reason, my brain wanted to say Wayne Corbett. That's how old I am. Do you guys remember when Wayne Corbett was a wide receiver? Garrett Wilson here. Garrett Wilson's going to essentially beat him to the inside, and then he's going to take it down the seam. And he gets beat bad to the inside, like real bad to the inside. It's a 35-yard play. Goes out and then in. And the pressure was getting there. If he was covered, that's a sack. That would have been a sack. I think that's Calais Campbell. That would have been a sack. But he got beat. Garrett Wilson went out, then in. Out, then in. Beat him. Gave up a huge chunk. That ended up being a touchdown. So now we're down 10-9. Back on offense here. This pass from Tua to Tyreek Hill is a dot. Right here. And if you remember, I think it was yesterday, I showed you Kurt Warner saying Tua's precision, his accuracy, and all. You know, I forgot the three that he named are elite. This is one of them. It's essentially a post, right? It's a post here. But when he throws it, is the precision. And this is why I think he should have caught the 3rd and 1 before, because watch him catch this one. Little motion here, play action, right? He's already throwing it. That ball's out. He's not even looking for it. Turns his head. See what I'm saying? So if you can catch this one, I think you could have caught that 3rd and 1. It's just a dot. Now, if I'm going to be nitpicky and if I'm going to say, even though Tua played a fantastic game against the number 3 defense in the NFL, put it out in front of him. But he is grabbing him, so I don't think, I think he did the right thing because he's grabbing him, kind of slowed him down. But if you put it out in front of him, possibly a touchdown. But if you can catch that, you should have caught the 3rd and 1. This is a negative 1 yard rush. And again, I'm showing this because this is why our run game has suffered. Jonnu is fantastic. Jonnu has been fantastic for us. I think he's about 100 yards from having the most receiving yards by any Dolphin tight end. He kind of comes this way, and then he comes back, and he's supposed to block Hassan Reddick. He doesn't even touch him, if I'm being honest with you. He doesn't even touch him. And that's what happens with the negative 1 yard rush right here. Completely wafts on him. Hassan makes the tackle. This is 3rd and 1. Goes in, and then he's supposed to make the block. Whiffs on him. And to be honest with you, I don't even think he would have got it if you see what's happening here with the defender and everything. I don't think he would have got it. It's just the blocking's bad. Again, PFF has us ranked, I think, the 2nd best offensive line in football. I completely disagree, especially when you watch film like this. And I showed you with Robert Jones missing a block, and I show you Liam Eichenberg missing a block. And, obviously Jonnu was a tight end, but I don't see it. I don't see what they're talking about here. So it's 3rd and 1. We end up getting the first down. This is 3rd and 4. Now, again, Tua had a fantastic game. I really think, especially at the end of the game, when he put the team on his back, he marches down the field, and we will look at the touchdown that ended up winning us the game. But he missed one here, and we ended up kicking a field goal here and going up 12-10. But he missed one here. And, he steps up. I guess I cut that one off. He steps up, and he gives himself some time here. Right, drops back, looks over here, he's double teamed, right? They're not letting that happen. He looks over here and see right there. I know you feel the pressure. We've seen him step up and make throws to Waddle and everything. You got to hit Odell here for the touchdown. Put that right there, man. Hit him. As soon as his head turns, boom, hit him. I know you got to step up, but you can move and throw. Odell gets that touchdown. There's enough space in between these two defenders. You can split the defender, and we've seen him do it before. There's your touchdown. But he dumps it off here, and it ends up being nothing, and then we end up kicking a field goal. This is a bad 2 plays for Kader Kohou. We ended up giving a field goal up here, going down 13-12. Kader Kohou here. So essentially what's going to happen is Kader is one-on-one in man coverage, it seems like, with Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams is essentially running what it looks like a go route, a seam route, whatever you want to call it. Javon Holland seems to stay up here, and then it looks like Jordan Poyer kind of comes back and plays a single high safety. And I don't know if Kader Kohou knows that, hey, you don't have safety help over the top because it's only one guy back there. He lets Devontae Adams run past him, eventually giving up a huge chunk yardage. It is a 34-yard play. See, he comes up. So you have one safety at this point. When he does the play action, he knows. Right? Reading the defense, boom. Before he hands this ball off, he sees right here. This is what Aaron Rodgers sees. I got one safety who's probably going to drop back to about here, and I have Devontae Adams running a seam route. He's going to beat Kader Kohou because Devontae Adams is Devontae Adams. I've played with him forever. I know what he's going to do here. Why did you let him go? Why did you let him go? Did he not know it wasn't cover 2? And they even blitz 1, 2, 3, 4. They sent 4. It's like they were protecting the first down marker because it's only 1st and 10. Why'd you let him run by? Both guys got beat, to be honest with you. If he held it any longer, probably a touchdown here. Both guys got beat. Thank God Poyer came over and made the tackle. I don't understand why he let him go by. Then, this is 3rd and 6. Watch these two talk to each other. It's like they don't know what's going to happen here. And essentially what you have here is you have Devontae Adams is going to kind of run another one of these, but then you're going to have Garrett Wilson running out at the first down marker. Both of these guys are going to follow Devontae Adams and leave Garrett Wilson wide open to easily get the first down. What is going on? Watch how they look at them talking to each other. Ready? He's like, who do you have? No. Like, what? Do I take him? No. Like, I don't know what that was. Oh, my bad. I flipped them. We got Myles Garrett running the post or the deep, whatever. The go, whatever you want to call it. And you have the out from Devontae Adams. They're both following him. The crap. That's what horrible game. Absolutely horrible game from Jalen Ramsey. Thank God we held him to a field goal. Now we get the ball back. 2nd and 4 from our own 46 here. It's bread and butter, man. Bread and butter. And I love it because this play combination. So essentially you have Jalen Waddle here. You have Malik Washington here, who I'm really loving as our number 3 receiver. You kind of have like him run somewhat of a, that's horrible. It's supposed to be more of a hurt and then burnt post. And you have Malik here kind of running a little bit of a shallow. That forces the corner to bite down on the shallow, and it makes Reed kind of drop back in fear of a go route, leaving the space open for Tua to hit it. And Tua knows it. I love this route combination, and especially when the outside guy cuts to the inside and really forces that corner to bite down on it. See how he pulls in? Tua already knows. Oh, he's dropping back. He's biting on Malik's. I got him. It's those combinations, those play that they draw up. I love. Now this is This is now back on defense. We kick a field goal. We're down. We're up 15 to 13. Yes. Because this is when we like bing bang boom right down the field, kick the field goal, go up 15-13 halftime. They come out after halftime, And again, it's a situation where you have Jalen Ramsey on Garrett Wilson, and Garrett Wilson is essentially just going to kind of run, and then he's going to go up and this way. So he's going to go whoop, whoop, and Jalen Ramsey follows, but when he cuts it up and then goes up and up, or out and up, he falls because he doesn't expect him to cut it out. And then when he goes up, and then he falls. And that's why Myles Garrett was butt naked open. Goes out. He's like, crap, I'm giving him my back. You never want to give your back when you're a corner. Crap, I need to PI him so it's not a touchdown. Falls. Sees it, throws it deep. And if he was accurate, that's a touchdown. But he wasn't. So it goes out. But he falls. Horrible game from Ramsey. This is a really bad game from Ramsey. They picked on him. They picked on him all day, and he gave it up all day. So now they have the ball here. This is now 4th and 2. And what always gets us, whether it's a tight end, whether it's a running back, whether it's Fangio, whether it's whoever the defensive coordinator, what always gets us is when these running backs kind of play action, they stay into block, and then they release. And that's exactly what he's going to do. This running back is going to come in, he's going to kind of hide in this mass of human beings, and then he's going to run a out route, a shallow crosser, whatever you want to call it. And our linebackers are not fast enough, and Brooks doesn't follow him. It's Walker that follows him. And they get the first down on a 4th and 2. All right, stays in here, comes out, runs into his guy. Like, why do we have Emmanuel Ogbah out there open? He's not fast enough. Walker is fantastic at run blocking, run stopping. And this situation, this should have been Terrell Dotson. And they end up scoring the touchdown. So now we're down 20-15. Now we end up punting on this series. But it sucks because this play here is beautiful and it comes back. And you would think, like, look how nice this part is. And there's a horse collar. So he goes out at like the 28. They would have added 15 on to that. So it would have been like what? 1, 2. We would have been like on the 13 to 12 yard line, down by 5. But it comes back all because, and you would think, oh, it's Julian Hill. Nope. Right here. Alec Ingold tackles his man. Watch Ingold. Bear hugs him. So they negated, the penalties offset. Which is such a good run. So now, 1st and 10 from our own 45. This is where I wanted to show you that us having one of the top offensive lines in football, according to PFF, I think is incredibly misleading because of plays like this that Tua does. Look at the instant pressure this man gets, and he can't throw it anywhere else, so he has to get the ball out quick. And that's what Tua does. Instant pressure, and he gets it out quick. And then Devon Achane just makes something out of nothing. It's going to be so dangerous. But this just shows, right? Who are you blocking? Someone should be blocking this man. Horrible block there. That's what I'm saying. Like, we made something out of nothing, but that was just bad. And then 2nd and 4 here. Drops back. Again, pressure. Has to roll out. Sees Durham Smythe here for the first down because he's rolling out this way. You don't want to throw across your body. This guy's out of the picture. This guy's out of the picture. Sees Durham Smythe. I don't know, man. A little bit of contact there before the ball gets there, but you got to catch that. I wish this was Jonnu running this route. I also should be pass interference if, kind of turned them. But you got to catch that. Regardless, you got to catch that. If that's any big tight end, Travis Kelce, Kittle, anyone, they catch this. We end up punting. So, we had a big 26-yard run brought back or negated because of 2 different penalties. Then we have a potential first down throw dropped. So it's like one thing after another. So now we're back on defense. And these are the plays that I noticed live that drove me nuts. It is 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Look at where we're at. Right? They got the ball here on their own 37. The first down marker is the 42. So that's about 4 yards. I don't know why he says 3rd and 4 because that's not really 4 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 yards. But anyway, this human being here is going to drop back all the way to about here. Aaron Rodgers is going to see it because all Garrett Wilson is going to do is run an out route at the first down marker. And he's going to backpedal to about here. He sees it. He throws it. First down. I don't know why you would do that. And especially if we're blitzing, you should stay here. You should jam him. He should come up. He should jam him. You should come up. You should jam him. Have the safety protection here, but they should be much closer, at least to the 40, if you're going to send this type of blitz. But they don't. And as I said before, right, some motion here. It looks like they're blitzing Brooks. Look how far back he drops. Look at the distance. And then he sees it. And he starts dropping back. He's like, oh, I got him. They do it again. They do it again. And this is Javon Holland. I don't know what Javon Holland did here. They're going to blitz. I think this is Kohu. They're going to blitz them. Look how far back these guys are. This is 2nd and 5. Why are you so far back? Essentially, they're going to throw a little bit. He's going back here. They're going to throw a screen. He's going to come up. He's going to block. Javon Holland engages with the block instead of making the tackle on Devontae Adams. It was a bad defensive game, right? See the blitz. Javon, make the tackle. What? Like, do you see what I'm saying? What is this? See how he squares up to, instead of shooting, look at him stop and going for the block instead of making the tackle. What the crap was that? Bad defensive game. Bad defensive game. The whole secondary played like butt. Absolute butt. That's why they couldn't run on us, or they didn't run on us because they didn't need to. It was just secondary just giving it up after one after the other. Now we're back on offense. We end up punting again. And this is a bad play in the aspect of it's a miscommunication. You have Tyreek Hill here. He's going to come and he's going to run an in route. What Tua thinks he's going to do is he's going to come and run an out route. So he throws the ball outside the numbers. Tyreek thinks he's going to throw the ball inside the numbers. Plain and simple, huge miscommunication between the two of them. Right? Especially because you got pushed to the outside. Tua's like, perfect. I'm expecting him to cut it to the outside. So he throws it to the outside. Cuts to the inside. Some miscommunication there. Then we have this play. This is on 3rd and 10 from our own 27. It was pass, pass, pass. And we're down by 8 because they kicked the field goal on those plays I showed you before. again, and I don't mean to pick on Tyreek, but, Gramby here, if you ask me. But again, we don't get these calls. If this was Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams, any of these receivers, this is caught. But also, he was getting mugged. Like, mugged. If this is the Chiefs, that's a flag for pass interference. 1,000,000%. But also, if it was a bigger body receiver, he catches it. And we end up punting. So then a bunch of series happens. We force them to punt. Then we march on the field, get a touchdown, get the 2-point conversion. They were very just vanilla plays. Nothing really that I wanted to break down, especially because I don't have much time to do. We're already at the 30-minute mark. This is 3rd and 21. This is the big play where Aaron Rodgers just trusts Devontae Adams, who's going to run just a simple not seam route, but a go route. He trusts his man. He throws a back shoulder, and the Dolphins get lucky. It's a great play from Kendall Fuller, too. Back shoulder throw. A little bit of push there. Again, they're not going to call it. They're not going to call it. But we did get a PI call for something way less. But, he's pushing him. Watch. That little push. But don't matter. Fuller grabs him and pushes him out of bounds. Huge. Absolutely huge that he gets him out of bounds. Right? Because if not, I don't think the Dolphins had any timeouts left. What they could have done is just ate the clock up, kicked the field goal, won the game. But no, we got him out of bounds. We get the ball back. So now we have opportunities. We have to now march down the field. We had that great kick return from Malik Washington to get us to the 46. This is 2nd down and 10. Rolling out, giving himself some time. Boom. Hits Tyreek. Love this play. Especially because, again, instant pressure on this side. Don't know why 2nd ranked. I don't know where that is. But love it. And he has to get over the defender. So, again, I don't mean to pick on Tyreek, but he's a short receiver. We don't have these big, tall receivers. So he kind of has to get up there for it. But he catches it, which is huge. And he gets out of bounds. Now, this is the play I really wanted to talk about. So we hurry up. Because we've run a few plays. This is now 3rd and 4. We hurry up here. There is a play here where Tyreek Hill, who's up here, is going to run a post route. And Tua throws it in front of him. It's incomplete. It being incomplete is actually saved the game for the Miami Dolphins. And I'll show you why. If he hit now... Right? The way the route was running, he was going to the inside, right? You can easily say he hits him properly or he catches that. He possibly could plant his foot and head upfield, get the touchdown, game over, we don't go to overtime. But there is a 50-50 chance that he catches up to him or he lights him up if he catches that ball. Because you see where his momentum took him? Right? His momentum is taking him this way. See that? If he catches that ball, he'll tackle him. We have no timeouts. That clock's going to tick. Game over. But he doesn't catch it. Thank God. Overtime. March down the field because of Jonnu Smith and the screens that they literally ran the same exact play, one after another. And then this absolute beautiful play and amazing catch. Pass and catch here. Shout out to the offensive line. I've been crapping on them all video, but shout out to the offensive line to give to enough time for this play to develop because Jonnu Smith has to run all the way across the field and he has to put that, the defender on his back still catches it. Got 2 guys in the area. Just, with Dolphins luck, this is dropped. But it wasn't. It was beautiful. Beautiful play. Beautiful dot. Everything was beautiful. That's your film breakdown. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. We are on to the Houston Texans. Got to win them all. Got to win them all. This is a big one. This is a big test. Texans are winners. We'll be on the road. We won't be in the cold. Suck a butt. See you guys tomorrow. Either tomorrow or Thursday with the picks. I haven't decided yet. And then we got the preview. and then injury updates, and then I'll be live on Sunday. My dad will be here. But other than that, like usual, stay classy. Evans up.